So here's what a micro learning looks like specific to champion. And here, just from an administrative perspective, you can see insights. So you can actually track and see completion rates. So you've got leaderboards in here. You can see progress completion, which is great. You can see all the participants. So a rep can see everyone on the team. They can see how they're doing. So there's some gamification built into this. But really, the meat here is there's some training, there's some learning. There's a definition video, testing champions, earning trust, team exercise, there's a test, there's a deal review, AI coach, and then there's a guide. Boom. Every one of the letters has a similar flow where we're providing a definition, right? Here's a definition of what the term is. So you're going to, you can watch it, go through it. And I think what's interesting is you can do closed caption. There's a transcript, so you can actually kind of fire away, go a little deeper in. You can change the speed. You go faster, go slower. So all that stuff, and then also there's translations and all that. But really, again, we're talking about MEDDICC and MEDDICC. So here's testing champions, right? So we're guiding the sellers. First, understand what champions are, then understand the best practices on testing champions, understand the best practices on earning trust. And then look at this, learn by doing. Share an active deal where you're currently working with the champion. What is the deal and the deal size? So we've curated a complete end-to-end MEDDICC refresh training program with collaboration, peer-to-peer knowledge sharing across the way, every step of the way. So it's pretty powerful. It's just like standard learning, you want to have a test here. So here's a test. And again, we can see how everyone's been doing. You got to apply the champion to your deals. In this exercise, you'll self-assess your champion. So pick a deal. How do you know they're your champion? Score yourself. Again, teams are going through this together. Now it's time to actually, show us. Show us you understand what a champion is. So here we're using GenAI. And I can see a scorecard. So the ideal, I can see, I got to have a target duration of 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I got to maintain a positive tone. I need to be compliant with these core elements: coach versus champion role, mutual action plan. Okay, got it. I understand. I want to be using this language, power and influence. Okay, this is great. Let me practice. So as a salesperson, I can quickly just get feedback on whether I really understand if I've got a champion or not. Awesome. Let me walk you through my understanding of a champion. Champion has power and influence. They are not a coach. And they're a champion. They're a champion because they're going to collaborate with me on a mutual success plan. They're going to make introductions to economic buyers and to folks that have influence and power. And they're also going to, select us as a preferred vendor. And these are all the ways that I know if my champion is my champion. Let me know how I did. And so, boom, it instantly is providing me feedback on that element. Now think about it. Each of you can customize this based on your go-to-market, your personas, and maybe there are specific elements of your champion profile that is specific to your business or how you sell, and you can do that. But as a salesperson, I just instantly get feedback. It's pretty compelling if you think about it. And this is, let's just let it finish up because it's pretty cool. And okay, it's a lot of feedback, which is great. I don't know when the last time my manager gave me this much feedback, which that's an unintended benefit here of GenAI with MEDDICC training and coaching is salespeople are getting real-time feedback on, so what I did well, coach versus champion. They're not a coach, they're a champion. So I was able to articulate that. You clearly articulated that a champion is distinct from a coach. Check. I can improve. You mentioned that a champion is not a coach. You did not elaborate on what specifically differentiates the two roles, right? So fair enough, right? I was doing this pretty quickly. What you did well, champion has power and influence. So you can see it's calling out specifically the areas of my talk track that I did. And then I can make a decision whether I want to submit this as an actual assessment or whether I want to do it again. It's giving me feedback on duration, pace, tone, restricted phrases. Oh, I said, So and we don't want you saying, so there's some additional coaching there. And that's, I'm gonna leave here. That's how we are scaling a MEDDICC training program and education program with bite-sized learning. It's a turnkey solution with testing, with AI assessments. And we do that same flow happens across every one of the letters.